Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland, the glorious Empire of Scotland. In our last episode we won another war against England, taking the county of Lancaster, or our Duke of Lancaster. So it's kind of slow progress here in England if we keep doing it this way, just a single county and the occasional duchy at a time, but things will speed up greatly when it comes to taking all of this land once we're able to usurp the kingdom title, which we are now one county closer to, but it'll still take a little while there. But this is definitely the best way to do it, I think, because although we do have a claimant available that we can press for the entire kingdom, he is a bishop, and then we'd end up with a kingdom-level theocracy underneath us, which is bad for business. This way we'll probably end up with a feudal king vassal, which is going to be dangerous in its own right, but considering he'll be the size of England, but I think we can probably handle it. So what else is on the agenda? The Aztecs still have not declared war on anyone, so I guess we're just going to continue to ignore them and see what they do. I guess there's a pretty good chance that they just declare on us again for Portugal, in which case we would be pretty much unable to fight them considering their huge levy, or event-spawned troops, but I guess we'll deal with that if and when it happens. We would like to at some point take this additional county in Sicily down here, from Sicily, and also I really want to expand my holdings in the area of Jerusalem again, because as it stands we only have land within the de jure kingdom. So if we were to lose another jihad for Jerusalem, we would lose all of our land down here, whereas, like last time, if we had some more land outside of the kingdom, we'd get to keep at least some holdings in this area, even if we did lose another jihad. And I'll probably actually declare for an adjacent duchy down here. Sinai seems pretty good. We can do holy wars, of course. How strong are the Fatimids right now? They have 16,000. We have considerably more. Of course, it'll take us a while to get our troops actually down here. Maybe we could just use our holy orders, though. That would simplify things a bit. Our vassals are a little annoyed about troops being raised. Maybe we should stay at peace for a little while. We could actually hold a grand tournament that we haven't held yet during our lifetime. Let's do this. It'll improve opinions a bit, give our penalties a chance to go down. Let all Knights of the Realm be invited. The tournament begins soon. Also, weakening the Fatimids is going to be good for us in the future. It'll make their future jihads against us less dangerous. Which is definitely something that we want. What are they doing right now? They're at war with the Byzantines. A holy war. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. Okay, the woundings begin. Most unfortunate. Just gonna skip by these people unless they're important. Ooh, an earl. From somewhere down in Jerusalem. Okay. The Aztecs are revoking things, that's fine. Been wounded. Wounded or something. Still revoking things, okay. Oh, and this guy fled to our court, I guess. Okay. It was only rumors at first, but then people started talking, then gossiping. The secret I tried to keep hidden, tried to deny, and tried to shun caught up to me, and blared it to some ugly truth. I did not desire the other sex, I wanted a man and not a woman in my bed. Is this a secret? I think it's been pretty well known, considering my public attempts to seduce my vassal dukes and that kind of thing. But anyway, we have good reason to believe Prince Angus is behind this. Prince Angus of Galicia. Okay. Does this affect our vassal opinion or anything? Let's check a random vassal. Lost respect, -5. Maybe that's it? He sure loves revoking things, okay. So this guy got 3rd place from the Knights Templar. This guy from the Knights Hospitaller has got 2nd place. Alright. And this dude got 3rd, or 1st, sorry. Yeah, okay. Well done. The tournament is over. The tooltip is broken. Hopefully it still improves people's opinions, though. Let's check another random vassal. Personal diplomacy? Maybe not. Maybe it was just a waste of time and money. Who knows? These are all down to -9 though, so that's a little better, I guess. Okay, so shall we declare on the Fatimids? I guess we can do it. Why don't we... Let's see, hang on. His Holy War is for where? Actually find where his... Oh, CY or E. Ah, over here. Okay, so his armies are likely to be over in that area. And he has 16k, so between our retinue and our holy orders, we would have about 16k as well. So we can raise the holy orders before we declare the war, I'm pretty sure, and get them and our retinue over into position over here, and only then declare the war and raise levies, which I think is going to be a pretty good way to do things. Oh, you can't fit on here, can you? In that case, let's just disband this and bring over the boats from Jerusalem. Meanwhile, we'll get our holy orders raised. We have plenty of piety. You will not all fit on these boats, but we can raise some from our vassals over here. Famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of this man. I don't think we need a courtier, we'll just keep our gold. King of Galicia seeks to fabricate a claim on our empire. Oh dear. We'll ask him to stop. Maybe we should just give him a seat on the council. I think we have advisor titles available. Oh, we have to wait for a reply on this first, okay. Let's give him one of our advisor titles. Should get him to be much happier. Let's see if we can get him to marry somebody as well. Do we have anyone appropriate? No one of our dynasty. Quick 23-year-olds. Or this 19-year-old drunkard. Yeah, that seems fine. No. Desires a better non-aggression pact. Well, you can take care of it yourself then. Just trying to help. Okay, so we'll get our retinue all the way over here as well. And then once we have these guys in place, we can declare war and actually be ready with raised troops, which should give us an advantage. I woke this morning feeling much better. It seems that my illness has passed. We lose the trait ill. Okay, good. Did we, though? We did. And we have a peasant revolt. Way up in the northern edge of our empire. Okay. Well, I guess we'll try to put this down quickly before we go and declare war. Let's use our domain troops so we don't have to wait for them to regain morale. Bishop Allen is no longer our court chaplain. So Bishop Ross here can do it. Let's see about religion. I don't think we need to proselytize anywhere. Wait, maybe in Jerusalem actually, that would make sense. Let's have you start working over here. Okay, our courtier died, which means our heir is unmarried. Okay. Speaking of our heir, I think we should try to get somebody else in line to inherit the empire if we can, since we don't want to be inheriting as somebody older than us. Next most popular candidate is Patrick here, who actually is pretty decent. Let's see if we can get him married to somebody good and try to vote for him. See if we can find a genius, I guess. Yeah, 20-year-old genius will do fine. Who are we voting for currently? Is it our son, Prince Roy? Who is a genius, but people aren't likely to vote for because he's our son. We'll switch our votes to Patrick Dunbar then. See if we get any traction. Oh, did that fulfill our ambition to groom an heir? Oh no, it was because Roy finished his education. In the ways of faith and learning, I notice with pride that he's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Okay. Well, that's not a great education to have, but I guess he's good at diplomacy as well. Let's also get you married. Let's see, a pact with the Duchess doesn't seem too appealing. Princess of Bohemia or Poland? Bohemia is a vassal of the Holy Roman Empire, okay. Poland might be a reasonable ally, though. However, she is only 6. Maybe we'll just get him married for genetic reasons. Anybody strong available? 23-year-old or a 12-year-old? Guess we'll go for the 23-year-old. And I guess maybe now that he's of age, people might vote for Roy. But we'll see if people change their votes to Patrick for a start here. Okay, marriage is in effect. We can disband these troops. The peasant revolt is at 100. We can enforce demands. Did I not get him married? Maybe I didn't. Is there not a genius? Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter too much in his case. Find somebody of reasonable age. I guess in the event that we do end up playing as him, though, we want somebody with at least some decent stats as our wife. Okay. So, are our troops in place? They are. Unfortunately, we're taking attrition down here because the Byzantine army is marching through. Pretty bad. Let's split ourselves up a bit here. Okay, and I think we just declare for the adjacent duchy here. It's not the best duchy in this region. I think Alexandria, or whatever they're calling it over here, is going to be better. But I think I'd rather just take the adjacent land. You have any pacts we should be worried about? Nobody too important looking. How is your war with the Byzantines going? He's winning it by 57%, okay. We'll take Sinai. Nearby Shia rulers might ask to join. We won't be too concerned. Council is unanimously in favor. Let's do it. We'll also raise our levies immediately from Jerusalem and their revolt. We should be able to put all our troops in this county now, since the Byzantines have moved on. Okay, so we have 20k right here, which is going to be enough all by itself, probably. He only has 16. So, if we went to find his army and fight it right now... we can make sure of that. Send out some boats to see if he's along the coast here. Oh, there's a rivalry war, okay. I guess Donald here can be a commander. No sign of his army there. It's probably over here, though, where the war goal of his war with the Byzantines is. In fact, he's probably sieging this county right here. So he's 11k here and 2k or 3k there. Oh no, the Byzantines are going to march through and make us take attrition. So let's try to avoid that by putting half of this army onto these boats. We're still taking attrition, but presumably less. And they've left, okay. So do we want to head over here and try to fight his army? I guess we'll do it. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Somehow has 20,000 over here and 11,000 over here? What is this? Hired. He probably hired holy orders. Alright, well, in this case, let's land our troops immediately. And we should have been bringing troops over from elsewhere. In fact, we can just... we can't even fit you on the boats here, okay. Can we retreat into the mountains? That would be better. We're a day late on that unless we have an organizer. Why do we have so many leaders available? And none of them organizers. Let's see if we can appoint an organizer. Though I suspect this is just the same people. It seems like none available. Okay, so we're fighting here, apparently. We'll land right here. The good news is that this is at not full morale, but we're going to be also not at full morale. No terrain advantages. Well, this army's at full morale, but we're going to march this one in, and it'll be still low from the amphibious landing it's about to do. So it should be a pretty even battle. Just in case we lose, though, and need to reinforce, we're going to start getting... well, it hardly seems worth bringing that. We'll start bringing troops over from further afield. Ireland having multiple revolts, it looks like. Just poor timing on their part. Guess if we're bringing them, we should bring the levy from Sicily. Okay, not sure how many troops this is, but we'll assume it's good enough. don't you actually not land, just come to the sea zone for now. Alright. You're going to be there on the 3rd. We're not going to get there till the 14th. That's bad. Okay. I think they'll speed up slightly as their morale improves, but... Oh, we do have mountains. Oh, I didn't even realize this was mountains. That's much better. Okay. For some reason I assumed it was desert. Well, that improves our chances of holding out, though things don't look great here. Okay, so now we have... It looks like a slight morale advantage and equal numbers. And the mountains. And better leaders. So actually this is turning out just fine. Alright, so 15% right there. We need to pursue though and make sure that we can get rid of this army. Or at least whittle it down. Let's see. It's going to be tricky because of the supply limits in some of these counties. Specifically this one we don't want to go through. So I think what we may do is use boats. Should be able to get around here and maybe even head them off. They come from smaller farms, some with a goat or pig to sell, some with only a bushel of vegetables or fruits, others with a whole wagon of produce. Peasants sell their produce inside the city walls, but the burghers protest against it and want to forbid it. So we can gain some revolt risk in Strathern, add extra city tax, and make the mayor happy. Or annoy the mayor. 1% revolt risk is basically nothing, so we'll just take that. Okay, so we'll head down here. This is maybe a little dangerous actually, because the rest of their army is in this area. In fact, maybe it's better for us to just stay where we are, siege this. We have reinforcements on our way. Or on the way. Yeah, I think this is better. We'll park 9k here, we'll wait and see if they want to attack us in the mountains again. And meanwhile we'll siege some of our wargoal. Okay. Well, that is going to do it for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. Hopefully we can win this war in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.